In this video, we will cover the 5 signs your friends might be jealous, as well as techniques you can use to address the situation in a healthier manner. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So let's be honest. Jealousy is a normal human emotion that we have all felt at some point. The problem isn't the feeling itself, it's when it starts affecting the friendship. A good friend doesn't have to be perfect, but they should genuinely want to see you happy and succeed. If you've been getting strange vibes from a friend lately, here are the 5 signs that jealousy could be playing a role. Number 1, they don't really celebrate your wins. You tell them something positive that's going on in your life, you got a promotion, met someone, or reached an important goal, and the response just feels kind of flat. Instead of saying, "That's amazing," they might shrug it off, change the subject, or immediately start talking about their own accomplishments. Of course, not everyone expresses excitement in the same way, but if your friend constantly struggles to celebrate your successes, it could be a sign that they're having a hard time being happy for you. Number 2, everything feels like a competition. Have you noticed that every conversation somehow turns into a comparison or one-upmanship? You mention a vacation, they bring up a better one. You share a new achievement, and they quickly tell you about theirs. It's as if they're constantly trying to prove that they're doing just as well or even better than you. You should feel like you are on the same team as your friends, and if every conversation feels like a competition instead of a connection, that's a sign something may have shifted in the friendship. Number 3, they give compliments that don't feel like compliments, such as, "You are so lucky," or "I wish things came that easily for me," or "Must be nice to have everything always work out for you." On the surface, these comments sound positive, but underneath they can carry frustration, resentment, or envy. A genuine compliment leaves you feeling good. A backhanded compliment leaves you wondering if you were just insulted. Number 4, they seem more interested in your failures than your successes. A true friend supports you during tough times and cheers for you during the good ones. A jealous friend may show an unusual interest when things go wrong. They ask a lot of questions about your setbacks, but they barely acknowledge your victories. Sometimes they may even seem oddly satisfied when you face challenges. It can be subtle, but over time, you start noticing that they have more energy for your bad news than your good news. And step 5, they pull away when you're doing well. One of the most confusing signs of jealousy is distance. You'd expect a friend to stay close to you when exciting things are happening and want to be part of it. And instead, they become harder to reach, less supportive, or strangely cold. They stop engaging with your achievements and seem less invested in the friendship. Often, this has less to do with you and more to do with their own insecurities. Your growth may be triggering feelings they're struggling to process. So here's some things to consider. Before labeling someone as jealous, remember that everyone goes through insecure moments. Stress, self-doubt, and personal struggles can sometimes look a lot like jealousy. But the key is to pay attention to the patterns and not the one-off situations. A healthy friendship should make you feel supported, valued, and celebrated, not guilty for being successful. You're still watching this, you may suspect that you have a friendship that falls into some of these patterns. But you may be asking yourself, now what? Discovering that a friend might be jealous of you can be disappointing. You may find yourself wondering, am I imagining this? Or why is it awkward sharing good news with them? If you've noticed a pattern of jealousy, here's how to handle it without creating unnecessary drama. First and foremost, do not take it personally. I know this is easier said than done, but most jealousy is not about you. Often your success, confidence, or happiness may be highlighting something that your friend feels they're lacking in their own life. That doesn't excuse the hurtful behavior, but it can help you view the situation with a little more compassion. Instead of thinking, "What's wrong with me?" try thinking, "Maybe they're struggling with something I can't see." Another thing that you can do is stop walking on eggshells around their feelings. If you find yourself rehearsing how to share good news or deciding not to share it at all because you're worried about their reaction, that's a sign that something isn't right. The truth is, you shouldn't have to apologize for your happiness success or growth. A healthy friendship has room for both people to shine. Another option is to have an honest conversation. If this is someone you genuinely care about and want to keep in your life, it may be worth having an honest conversation. The goal isn't to call them out or accuse them of being jealous. Instead, talk about how the friendship has been feeling from your perspective. You can say something like, I don't know if it's just me, but lately when I share something I'm excited about, it feels like we're not connecting the way we used to. Is everything okay? This approach keeps the conversation open instead of turning into a confrontation. It gives them space to be honest about what they're feeling without feeling attacked. And sometimes you may discover that what's coming across as jealousy is actually something else that they're struggling with. The best friendships aren't the ones that never have difficult conversations. They're the ones where both people are willing to have them. So hopefully these suggestions will be effective. But if you communicated your needs, given grace, and tried to make the friendship work, but they still can't support your growth, it may be time to let go. That doesn't make you selfish, and it doesn't make them a bad person. It simply means the friendship is no longer healthy for either of you. And while it's painful, keeping people in your life who consistently undermine your happiness can cost you far more than letting them go ever will. At the end of the day, the right friends want you to succeed, and they know that your success doesn't take anything away from theirs. Because the right friends don't compete with your success, they celebrate it. Those are the friendships worth investing in. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a day that is as fabulous as you are.